out of school and you're trying to figure out what to do, so you're trying various different hustles.
Yep. Growing weed, selling DVDs, washing cars. I was never a fan. I was never like. I never had pride, and that's one thing that I love about myself is that no matter what, I can have any amount of money. I'll go out there and I'll wash a car. I'll deliver pizza. There's nothing that I won't do in order to get ahead in life. And if I do something, if I was a pizza delivery guy, I'm gonna try to be the best pizza delivery guy. That's just what I do.
Okay, but then when you were 28, you had a bad drug deal where you lost a bunch of money.
Yeah, that was in July 4th, 2014. Yo, that shit was crazy, man. Crazy.
Okay, so describe that.
We had a couple of small dealings with this guy from Delaware, and you know, this time he kind of slow walked the deals in. He slow walked the deals in, and by this time, the deal got very large. You know, kilograms of heroin at the time, and it's crazy. I spent probably a week and a half, 2 weeks prepping, bagging everything up for the guy, and it's crazy because the day that I went to go actually meet him, there was only me and my one friend around. Everybody just, you know, it's July 4th, so everybody's off with their families. When I go meet the guy, my friend jumps out of the car, hands him the trash bag, puts it in the car, and just grabs the box in the car. The box, I'm sitting, so I parked behind him in the Camaro. This time I had a brand new Camaro. And he comes out with a box, and I'm like, yo, why is that box taped up? Got duct tape on it. So when he rips the box open, it was all newspapers in it. Then I take off right behind the car. And then the rest, you know, I'm not gonna, but I almost died that day. I almost died. Trying to think, you know, I got shot at, thinking I'm Superman. Trying to chase him, weaving through traffic. To do what? I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm not gonna lie, man. I went home and got real depressed about that. And that's when I pivoted and shifted my life to go another route.
Right, that high-speed chase turned to a shootout.
Yeah.
And was anyone ever arrested for that?
No.
Okay. In today's age, with cameras and everything.
That was 2014. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. 2026, everyone would be in prison right now.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, a shootout in a public street. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got lucky, man. It was the Wild West, you know, at that point.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is that, like, I actually sat down with my father after that, and we actually had a conversation that we didn't have a conversation like this in years. And he's like, yo, do you know how much time you could have got if you would have got it? Like, it never, you know, there's people, and that's when I realized that I really wasn't about that life. At that very moment when he was like, yo, that would have been 30 years just getting caught with that amount of drugs. Like, my dad, he said, I've never touched that kind of drug. I'll touch coke where I can do 5 years. You know, I won't touch a certain amount, but that, I wouldn't dare to touch that. And I had a really big bill at the end of that, you know what I'm saying, because I owed people a lot of money. My dad ended up taking care of the bill for me. But it was nasty. It was nasty work for me. You know, I'm like, it was an eye awakening. I needed that moment in life. I needed that moment.
Okay, so what was it? Heroin? Fentanyl?
No. I don't even know. I never even knew what fentanyl was. No, it was just regular heroin at that time. But no, fentanyl is disgusting.
Okay, so the guys that ripped you off, you knew who they were?
Not really. Listen, if they were to come now and I'll see them face to face, I wouldn't know who they were. Because it was a friend of a friend. Like, you know, I would bust it down with him and he'll go serve him. So it was, you know, so no.
Well, I just want to commend you for the bravery of coming back on Vlad TV after Ari Spears said multiple times that you are no longer a regular guest. You are the bravest man that I know to stand up against Ari Spears. I didn't think anyone was going to do it. You have done it. Tony Yayo did it too. But you are the second one to come back to Vlad TV after Ari said, all the guests are gone except for me, Lord Jabbar, Tony Yayo, blah, 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 blah. What did you think when you heard that? I mean, first of all, I feel like at the end of the day, the whole shit is your fault, right? For uh for I guess wanting to tell how much you paid Takashi 69. For for like party who wants to, oh, I paid a lot for this interview, and this the most I ever paid for an interview. And by you saying that started the chain reaction.